What is up, guys? This is Steel Reserve 366 checking in. Today we're going to do Park Quarters. What is up, guys? Park Quarters coming in. Let's see if the scope is right. So I got the book. I put a few under the scope before I place them in the book. And then at the end, we will reveal the book. I think first I want to show you guys that wheat roll of pennies first. So this was the Mercury dime that came with the wheat roll. It's a 1920 Merc dime. It's so worn. Can't see in God we trust. No mint mark. Now let's start looking through some of these wheat cents. But this is still 90% silver. It's a Philadelphia with no mint mark. You flip it over. Yeah, so it has no mint mark. It's a Philly. Sorry, it's been a while, guys. It's been a while. I got a new series coming. So I had to get things together for that. I got a new series of videos coming. You guys are going to love them. I just want to start with a few of these wheat cents. This is 1940D, which I think is the lowest mintage for that year. 1940. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Today, we are going to enjoy the red book. We're going to flip through the table of contents when there's things that I need to know. And let's see what it has in store for us. Let's see. So I got a new series, guys, coming called Road Hunting. I challenge everyone to road hunt. Just know I was the first to do it. I got a new series coming. Chicago was my first stop. I think West Virginia might be my next stop. Ohio and Pennsylvania. I'm going places, guys. I'm searching families and friends' change jars just in case they got the good stuff. Because you know, other people that's not into this hobby can have $1 million in their hand and not even know about it. So I did stop in Chicago, and my grandmother gave me some good things, and I was I'm gonna show you guys. Like, this is no joke. It's gonna be mind blowing. Cause I never knew she had them. Okay, so the 1940 wheat cent. 1940 Pennsylvania made 586.8 million. Denver made 81.3 million. San Francisco made 112.9 million. So this would be the lowest vintage of that year in the 1940. This would be the keeper here. Let's see what the back look like. It looks good on the back. Full wheat branches. Don't see no doubling. E Puribus E Unum. Okay, next. And next we have, you got a sneak peek at the mint mark. Now that's a 1940S. Like I just said, they made 112.9 million. E Pupillus E Unum. They look pretty good though. I got some nice Wheaties here. This got like a die error right here. And the 40S. It's like a little die error. 42. These just a few Wheaties I had laying around. I'm not gonna do the whole row. I think I got like 4 more, because this is really going to be about the park quarters. Just want to show you guys these because I had them laying around with that Merc Diamond. I really didn't even go through that whole row yet. So in 1942, just trying to wait for a few people to get into the live. So in 1942, San Francisco made 85.5 million, which would be the key date of that year. Denver made 206.6 million, and Philly made 657.7 million. So this would be the key date for that year. The 42s. The 35S. Check out that Liberty. Checking y'all we trust. Okay, 1935. 1935 they made 245.3 million in Philly. They made 47 million in Denver. They made 38.7 million in San Francisco. And this looks amazing. This will be the key date for that year at 38.7 million. the least but not last. Liberty. You don't see In God We Trust on here. I don't know what's going on with that. It don't even look like it's been rubbed off. You can't see any signs of it. Now there looks like the word trust. TRUST. Look like you can make that word out. But this penny don't even look beat enough to rub the words off. So maybe maybe it's a mint error. Because if they rub the words off, you would think Lincoln his head look like it's been rubbed off. But he still has every curve of his hair is still there. Let's see what year this is. It's a 1919 S. It is an oldie, 1919. This is 2018. So it's almost a 100-year-old coin. So in 1919, Philadelphia made 392 million. Denver made 57.1 million. So the Denver will be the key date for that series. Because San Francisco made 139.7 million. The Denver. Last but not least, a 37S. This is a 1937S. In 1937, Philadelphia made 309.1 million. Denver made 50.4 million. San Francisco made 34.5 million. So this will be the key date also for that series that year. Okay, now let's get to these quarters. Welcome to the channel, guys. Join the live. I watch some of the guys that inspire me also on my live when I do live. I don't like to miss out on what they're talking about. But sometimes the way the coin community is, we all got the same ideas, and it's kind of freaky. Like one day I'll wake up and I'll want to do pennies, or I'll want to talk about dollars, and then I'll see somebody with the same idea and they actually do it. But I love the coin community. I mean, we are one happy family. You can never have too much knowledge.
You type enter or entry in the first name that pops up.
You can get it.
Wins.
You can
free entry to the drawing.
Get better at things by having a lot of knowledge, but can't
in the feed. It'll say JB Coins Inc.
always have too much knowledge. You can grow confidence in what you're talking about, but you can never have too much confidence.
Spot it and call out the first person, and maybe somebody's feed looks different. We're all going to see it at the same time on the screen. It'll say JB Coins 100, and the very next name to come up that's the person that gets the free entry to the drawing. That worked really good when we did that, so I think that's just going to be the new tradition. Avoids any issues. Let's see.
Knock the phone down. Don't want to knock my phone down. Alright, guys. This is JB Coins that I'm listening to.
Can't remember, you're making me switch brain cells to pennies. I'd have to check our list.
See, didn't I just tell you guys you can't have too much knowledge?
Someone else here might know,
but if you're talking about one subject,
for JB Coins Inc. and people are waiting. Okay, I'll send them over here. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, one of these days we're gonna get that fixed to where we only have one stream up at a time. This one's a 69.
first coin, guys. Let's do it. Let's kick this party off the right way.
75, no D.
The right way.
My sweetie in the background says 71 likes. Come on, people, what's wrong?
First coin going in. Can you see this coin, guys? This will be the first one.
Mike, sorry, well, I found two and they are double D. Unfortunately, they are wide AM. Well, remember, the wide AM is a variety all to itself, okay?
And let's see it under the scope.
Find a double date or a double die.
Let's always stick to doing the first, doing the heads first. You don't want to miss anything.
You could be the first person to find it.
But this is going to my personal collection.
Discoveries every week, and we've got some videos coming out this week about some new discoveries that some of them are.
Trying to look, America looks good. In God we trust, so we know that it's a Philadelphia. Now these are the park quarters, guys. I don't know much about the park quarters, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to use our friend here. We're going to open up the table of contents.
6 away from the free entry and the screen going crazy.
Let's go to the table of contents. Let's try to find park quarters.
When I say we'll check later, I mean we're going to look under it under the magnification, the microscope. My vision's just not good enough to look at the coins.
Keep checking. Welcome to Numismatics. Table of contents. Where are they? Where are they? I must have passed it.
On the right of Monticello, it's a very small digit, and I really need to put that on.
I just got this, guys, the other day, so bear with me. It's my first one ever. No matter what year you buy them, you can always keep them for a long period of time because they're updated. Just I would think by pricing, if they were to price any coins, that's what I would think they're updated. Okay, they go federal issue, there goes bullion, United States pattern pieces, other issues.
God bless, buddy.
Appendix. Okay, let's check.
Congratulate you on 30.
Try to find quarters. Quarter dollars from 1976 to date. To right now. So in the 2019 book, that would be 100. That'd be page 198, 178. Can you see it, guys? page
that.
179,
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
78 and 79.
See, that's why I get in trouble when I try to sort out
Let's
the
get
Russian.
it.
We have a whole bunch.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
But he has really cool videos. U.S. coins.
Okay. First page for the quarters. First
really
page for the
cool.
quarters.
Kinda
These are the
getting a view of
oldest.
what
The
we're
oldies. Now let's get to these
but
part
from
quarters.
his perspective on the other side of the world.
Let's see. So just to give you guys a little bit of information, if you really haven't noticed, after 1998 will be the last year. Or they probably made some in 99 too. It'll be the last year of the Eagleback quarters. So that's just a little information.
Still stuck at 74 thumbs up.
So when you
And we got about 15 minutes to go.
So when you're thinking that you're gonna get
That was an interesting date, 52.
an Eagleback quarter
Pear shape.
these days,
Not a D.
you're mistaken because they don't make them anymore. That they bring the state quarters out. Now they got part quarters, and who knows what's coming next.
The oldest one so far today.
Quarters.
A lot of moderns. There's 2004. Another piece.
Bicentennials. Here we go. These state quarters. This is what the state quarters pages look like. This is state quarters. I'll talk about them later sometimes too. We're gonna do bicentennials. But let me get to the part quarters. Still searching. Should be on the next page here.
Okay. Yeah, he likes proofs. I don't blame him. I like proofs too. And I also agree that doesn't matter what the country, there are some absolutely gorgeous coins from various places around the world.
Okay, those was state quarters. Still looking at state quarters.
Another 64.
Still looking at state quarters.
You know, in the history, you think about the war nickels. And I found some.
Oh, here we go.
War nickels on CoinWalker.
Part quarters.
So, for example, we all talk about war nickels. We talk about the 35%, that kind of thing. There are a couple of errors or varieties to look for with a couple of the war nickels, but
What district?
the guys.
What territory
for the most part,
quarters?
didn't carry money.
Let's see.
For practical reasons. You don't want a pocket full of nickels rattling when you're in enemy territory and giving your position away. A lot of them had
Here we go, guys.
script called
This is what this says.
occupation money.
Can you read that paragraph for me?
You wonder
American,
some
the
of
beautiful
guys, when they were
quarter program from 2010 to 2021.
one of those nickels.
This is what we're looking for now, guys. 2010
It's like the World War I coins,
to 2021. I'm not going in any specific order. I'm just going in order how I pulled my coins out of my plastic bag that I had for them to set them in this book. So I'm going to pull them out now.
You may not have handled it for 2,000 years, but I bet you if you knew who handled it,
And let's fill this book up. Let's see what we can do.
everybody famous.
Okay, like I said,
But it's just
this one would be,
we really enjoy.
the date's not on the front like the old Eagleback quarters, but it does has the mint mark still on the front.
Love of coins and stuff with you guys and ladies. I have coins that Lincoln could have held. Exactly. Yeah.
That mint mark look funny.
Basically.
Let's flip it.
Before someone became president, they were just like us, and they didn't have credit cards, so they were carrying cash. So they could have handled a lot of the money that has circulated since then. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that when you start thinking about stuff like that, you try and wrap
So
your
this
head
is
around it.
Cumberland
That's pretty cool.
Gap. first doorway to the West.
57 nickel. It's a little
It's a Kentucky,
dirty, but
2016. There's E. Publius Unum. He holding his gun backwards. I guess that's the way he carries it.
Jesus hold one or his disciples. Yeah, I mean
Now,
that.
let's look at the guidebook and find 2016.
Ancient
What I want to know
that date back
is
to Alexander the Great.
how many were minted.
And they date back to the era of
So in
Battle of
2016,
300.
and that was a Philadelphia.
They date back to his conquering of most of what used to be known as the world.
That was a Philadelphia.
All of Europe, and he paid his soldiers with the coinage from
They minted 200 and
and that's why they find Roman coins.
15.4 million of those.
Lots of metal detector guys are finding lots of hoards of Roman coins
Kentucky.
in England, and Scotland, and Ireland.
AU-50 would be worth around 50 cents. MS-63 would be worth 75 cents.
The same thing with the ancient Greek money, so I'm sure we could go back, with the ancient Egyptian
MS-65 would be worth $1.
Chinese, I don't know.
And the higher the grade, the better. Okay, so that's the first one.
But, you
Now let's stick this one into the book.
coins have been around forever.
Then I revealed the book. I don't think I have that many out yet anyway. And it's only 2018, so I'll be missing.
Non-silver nickel worth
I'll be missing, no matter what, I'll be missing 2019, 2020, and 21. So
worth much in condition. Probably depends on the year and already stated condition. You can look it up on PCGS coin.
Cool Beans. 1/4, my first quarter in the book was the Kentucky. Next up,
It should give you the population and
next up we have,
what it's worth.
it's kind of a dirty one,
Steve Goring, like you said, holding $100
Liberty.
gold plus coin in your hand.
It's a P in Garvey Trust.
Coin, if they could only speak to you. Yeah, if coins could talk. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, it's. I mean, even within our own family.
Let's see what the
think
back
about
of it
a
say.
coin that your grandpa or great grandpa had, and it got passed down to you, and you're holding in your hand
It's a Utah,
the same pocket watch.
the 2014.
There's just an emotional tug there. You feel the connection, but wouldn't you just love, even one story?
Archie's, Utah.
Did they have to?
It's a Utah.
Did they have to save for the pocket?
Now let's check for the Utah.
Retirement gift, maybe. Back in the day when they used to do 25 in a pocket watch, So yeah, it's if you're into that.
Now let's
kind
check
of
for
thing,
the Utah, 2014.
It's
That was a P.
It's just a lot of fun. It's very cool. It makes you realize that the world doesn't revolve around us. That the world.
They made 214.2 million.
Probably for a long time after I'm gone. Let's see, Alan Tiffany, how are circulated?
AU-50 would be 50 cents. MS-63 would still be 50 cents. MS-65 would be $1. And the higher the grade, the more money you get. So let's stick him in the book. Find his slot.
I'm not sure. Let's see. Circulate proofs. Obviously, proofs get into circulation, and they get little dings, little dings here and there, and it's still possibly get them graded. And I guess if they get damaged enough, they can be mistaken for a good normal strike, but I'm not sure if that's what you're asking.
2 down.
The Ocean in View Nichols, my local coin shop, is holding 2 100 coin mint bags unopened for me. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, dude.
There's In God We Trust. There's the Mint Mark. Another Philly.
Thank you, Steve. That's glad you understand my ramblings there. All right, we are actually approaching 3 o'clock. We're only at 77 thumbs up. We have 46 people watching. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button so that we can get to 100, because we have all these coins from Canada. And
this will be a North Carolina.
And a 1915S Buffalo nickel from Donnie, who gave it to us for the drawing.
Yeah, I'm listening to JB Coins because we must support each other, guys, no matter what.
So you have at least $5 face.
We are a coin family. This is Blue Ridge Parkway.
From our t-shirt collection, if they would like.
Gotta support each other, guys. We're in a coin community together. We should stick together always, no matter where you're at.
Right, it gives you the instructions of how to enter. You can enter on Super Chat, and YouTube takes 30%, or you can enter on PayPal and
okay, 2015.
Gift to friends or family.
2015, North Carolina.
JBCoinsinc@gmail.com account, and we will get 100% of that.
The Blue Ridge Parkway, 2015, North Carolina. They made $325.6 million. The AU50 would be 50 cents. The MS63 would be 75 cents, and the MS65 would be $1.
There we go, 49 nickel. It's not in great shape. That's, I think, the new old one. Find that burning tree yet? No, still haven't found it yet. If that's direction.
So stick this one in the book.
Still haven't found that burning tree.
Find North Carolina for 2015. And right next to Utah.
With Nixon names. Yeah, it's, you know, you find a proof in circulation and it's still a proof and it's still gradable. It's just you don't know whether it's going to grade high, grade low.
Next coin. See the front of them. They all look.
It's hard to figure out the grading companies lately.
They all look the same.
Definitely need the likes to
Can you
keep
see
going.
this picture? They all look the same.
We're up to 80 likes. I have a 43p. So pretty with full steps. Wow.
Can you see this picture, guys?
If you actually have, and you're sure that you have 5.
The back of them designs are different.
That coin is worth getting attributed.
Different on all of them. But the front, you can never tell because they all have the same front. Look.
And then you're going to want to send it off for grading it if you want to sell it. If you want to keep it, it's your call. Because grading
George Washington, and this is my bank. I have a lot of P. I just noticed that. This is the 4th one.
Yes, this is what it is, and it does
So,
have full step.
let's check.
That only costs like $5 or $10.
Let's flip them over.
We're up to 82 likes. We gotta keep going. Come on. Let's see.
Looks like he playing with his
Yeah, we'll
son.
extend a few more minutes to try and get there, but we're not gonna go like 2 hours trying to get to 100. Cointelligence, yeah. Don't touch that coin anymore without wearing gloves. Either clean, like surgical gloves. Wash them under soap and water, like Dawn Liquid, to remove any grease from the gloves or powder or anything.
Colorado. What's a Colorado? It's a 2014.
You have the white cloth gloves that you use for coin collecting. Touch it with that.
Great
You
sand
have a plastic flip. Put it in
dunes.
flip, which is Cointelligence is doing the channel for me here. Wow, how to get attributed? Please tell. Put it in a coin flip. There's several ways.
Colorado
to do it.
2014.
One of them is Wexler's Double Dies, and he has an
And it's a P.
affiliation service.
They made 159.6 million
Go to
of these.
Western Double Die's website.
Let's
He
stick
has,
him
I believe it's coin examination.
into the book.
It's $5 per side.
Colorado.
And he tells you specifically how to send it. You can't send more than 5 at a time. And he tells you that it's going to take at least 4 to 6 weeks.
And this was one of my favorites when I first seen it.
It might take every bit of 4 to 6 weeks to get it back.
But you won't know what it is yet because I'll put it on this side where they all look the same.
Specialist on nickels that he actually has you sent to instead of him. So a lot of information on his website on how to do that.
It look like we got a couple errors on here. What was that, extra metal?
85 likes. We got 15 to
Extra
go.
metal
before we
right
can do the
there.
drawing.
Okay.
Okay, Logan, that's gonna be your last one for today, dude. Okay, we cut you some slack because you're a regular, you're here all the time, and you're trying really hard, and it's a good cause. So, but please don't post that again. I don't want to have to, whack-a-mole on you. Oh, okay. Retracted the message.
JB's going off on
Okay,
somebody.
we're not gonna cut you off, but we just, we have to be fair because we have people that, as you know, that come on here all the time, and after they do it 2 or 3 times, we usually cut them off. Let's see, got one coin guy. There you go. Welcome. And Mark Ross. Oh, is that you sending to him, sweet? Oh, okay. Mark Rossman, BU roll question. Say you're trying to buy a BU roll and you want to estimate price to say an MS60 for that coin is worth 25 cents. So you assume.
I was trying to be nosy and see who got on JB nerves.
Yeah,
I think it was Logan.
It's basically a comfort zone.
He's a young guy that's trying.
We
We all trying.
25 cents, you've got 40 coins to
No one is the best at this
$10
unless you work in the PCGS office.
So,
This is a Denver, my first Denver. So far, putting
if you
in,
hit your
into this
target,
book.
I guess.
Let's see what the back say.
So the MS60.
Can you guys see that though? Extra metal. They gave me extra metal, right?
But everything.
Extra metal. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's one you got to decide on your own. Sweetie and I, a few years back, bought a bunch of
The Figgy Mounds.
rolls, Buffalo nickel rolls, and we still occasionally do if we.
I don't know what they was trying to do.
You can actually see at a show or
Oh,
something.
yeah, they was trying to represent polar bears, but
Actually originally crimped and not somebody that repackaged them after they sorted them.
no, couldn't have been polar bears. It's Iowa.
So there, you can still go through and find.
I think it's that
some
cold in
good stuff.
Iowa for no polar
You just
bears.
have to watch where you get it.
Polar bears are for the polar,
You're going to do a shout-out video.
not the Midwest.
Open my package. I appreciate that, man. We'll have to check it out. Coin intelligence, no profit to be had. Yeah, that's
But this is a
kind of
2017.
what I was thinking. Is it's really close to, if you're doing the 25
It's a Denver. Let me find him in the red
for
book.
a profit, you might not have any profit in there unless you really score something special. If you're going through it because you're looking for that particular quality of coins, then it might be worth doing. Johnny Woodbridge, welcome. Yeah, Mark, like I said, it just depends on whether you're planning on keeping them or selling them. You'd have to find a really good
Okay,
one
for some
profitable.
weird reason,
Everything else.
they don't have the
So
mintages
we got 85 likes. We're already 5 minutes over.
in
A
here,
little longer here.
and I think it should. This is 2019. So now I gotta go look for the mintages elsewhere.
Really surprised with these nickels. I haven't found a single more nickel. Nothing really obvious in terms of error coins. that's on the table. Drawing today, and I will go through it again here in a second because we're overtime and you just got here, and we may have some other folks that are just recently arriving. But we have Donnie, one of our subscribers, sent us a package of Canadian money and a couple of other foreign countries and a 1915 S Buffalo nickel that's really nice. We have 5 Canadian dollar coins, various years, 89 and up. We have one of them that's a centennial. We have 3 or 4 that have the privy mark on them. We have a 20 pence coin that's octagonal and has just a really beautiful design on it. It's in really nice shape. We have a scallop edged coin from Hong Kong. It's a 20-cent piece. We have 2 Canadian dimes. We have a Canadian penny from 2000. We have several different euros. This one is a 1. This one's a 2. That one's a 5. So there's at least
This camera do weird stuff
$5
sometimes.
and change there, plus the buffalo. So, but the collectible.
This camera does the weirdest stuff.
And really, really.
By itself too.
We threw in whoever wins that.
So there you got a glimpse of my portrait maybe 3 times this live already. So I will do a face reveal as I promised in 2 videos ago. Once I get my package from Half Dollar Make You Holla, I'm doing a face reveal and I'm doing my Jefferson Nickel book reveal. But you got a glimpse already without me having a haircut.
Rogue, alright, Rogue has finally kicked into
Which
gear.
sucks.
I see 88, do I see 100, 100? He's in his mode. There we go.
Turn JB down a little bit. You're getting excited.
$1 star note with the number 0s and 1 be worth. And do you know what the T is under the date on a buff is? Not sure. Oh, on a buffalo. God, I'm drawing a blank on that. That serial number blows me away. It's a star note, and it's the number 1, which means it's the first star note. If it's in any kind of decent shape, I would think that thing's worth quite a bit of money. You probably want to contact.
So in 2017,
if you have it, you probably want to contact Heritage Auctions, ha.com, free appraisal, and they will point you in the right direction.
and I think this was a Denver.
If you're just asking, I have no idea, dude. I just know it would be worth a ton of money.
And most of the time these quarters come out in January.
Shiny 69 Canadian penny. Bad Danny, my son-in-law just sent me a picture of a largemouth bath he just caught, 6 pounds 3 ounces. He's out.
Okay, so the
fishing.
Denver.
Told him, not me. I don't want to be a lightning rod. Yeah. I don't blame you, man. I remember many moons
So
ago
the Denver,
when I
they
was
made
stationed in
200.
Texas,
They made
there was a guy that
210 million.
wound up catching at the
That's what it looks
time
like.
the state record largemouth bass
Yep,
at one of the national or
210.8
state
million
park
of these.
lakes. And he caught it at like 9 or 10 o'clock at
And I had
night
over
on
100 of these
Christmas
already.
Eve. And we were all joking on base.
I'm glad I
that
kept this one.
Probably the day after
Because it's in
Christmas,
beautiful shape.
instead of going to the mall to return gifts and stuff.
Uncirculated.
if he was
Well,
married, his wife was
it
probably
was circulated and I
contacting
snatched it
divorce
out of
lawyer.
circulation. And it had extra metal on the front
Let's
of it.
see.
And this is
We're still at
Iowa.
87, man. It's 10 after 3. We're gonna go a few minutes longer, but we got 13 likes we got to get to 100. And so we can do the giveaway. I gotta open it, sweetie. I'll get over there. Here. Okay, there you go. My sweetie's trying to keep me doing this on camera, and it's kind of hard to do this with my arms stretched out, but I'll do it. Well, we were at 89, we're back at 88. Okay, we have to say this every week. Don't try and time the 100. That is not the timing you got to worry about. We got to get to 100 to have the drawing. The drawing will happen automatically when the number ticks over 100, and it's going to
next one, guys.
kind
The
of luck
next
of
one.
the draw of does your enter or entry show up first at the selection number 100. So you'll see if we get close to 100, like 95.
Oops, gave you a glimpse.
All questions disappear from the screen, and everybody will be streaming enter entry over and over and over and over until one gets there.
No.
Okay?
United States. No doubling.
Participate in the drawing. Get to the drawing.
It's a Philadelphia.
We'll have more. And as soon as we get
And this is my bank.
Sweetie will type
Mr. George Washington is here.
right in the screen behind JB Coins Inc.
Let's see what the back may bring.
100 is the person that wins the free drawing, and then we can have the drawing. So
Looks like a 2015. Has a couple initials on the sword. Initials right there. And more than one designer on here. It's a New York. A Saratoga. New York. British surrender. 1777. Saratoga. And it's Philadelphia. I have to check that again. Now the Saratogas, the 2015s. Let me see the mintages. For the Saratoga. The New York. They made 223 million. So that's good. You find if you got an MS63 or MS65, it's worth three to four times. 3 to 4 times face value. So let me stick that one in here. And let's see what the next one we got. It's a Saratoga, a Philly, New York, 2015. Here we go. Found a slot for it. Okay, next one, guys.
just jumped to 93, so we're getting close. Come on, we need 7 more to get
George Washington. And this is my bank. It's my favorite commercial, guys. I'm sorry.
Up rope trying to get us there to 100. 93, we need to get to 100.
It's another Philly.
4.
I think I'm getting all these Phillies because I live in Pennsylvania. So I'm racking up on Phillies. Now without even trying. This is Indiana. It's a 2017. 2017 Indiana. There's a new set of initials.
Likes.
Indiana.
Right now, and then we can do the
George Rogers
or excuse me, then we can do the
Clark.
giveaway
George
after Sweetie
Rogers
Thanks,
Clark.
JB Coins Inc. 100. The first one after that gets the free entry.
Okay.
Rogue, like button once. Good. Giovanni Alvarez on the coin collecting. You got a bunch of Buffalo nickels that get barely.
This was a Philly, so
Yeah,
196.6 million were made. And 180.8 Denver's was made. Total 377.4 million. Put him up.
yeah. All right. So you want to do
2017. And there we go.
well, we're 20 minutes.
Let's try this one.
We're at 95. Doesn't look like we're gonna get to 100. So let's do last call, and we'll just do the drawing.
This is the front. George Washington.
So,
It's a Denver Mint.
hey boy, did I win? We haven't done the drawing yet. We're gonna do it here in a second, man. We did last call on entries. Looks like we're not gonna hit 100. Give a free one way. That's okay. We still have lots of entries, and we'll still be able to pick a winner. So there's a GM $5.
It's a Nebraska.
Super chat. Thank you.
2015 Nebraska.
Taking advantage of the last call.
With the old water pump. Homestead. So in 2015, Homestead, Nebraska's Denver, they made 248.6 million. This is a 2015 Nebraska Homestead.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to take a break. You guys keep doing what you're doing. If you see 100 pop up after JB Coins Inc., first one with enter or entry gets the freebie.
Next one up. Batter up. Swing, better. This is George Washington. And this is my bank. I wonder what's on the back of this one. See no doubling. Trying to catch a surprise. It's another Denver. Yes, something different. Voila. It's another 2017. It's in Missouri. The Ozark Riverways. It's a beautiful coin. Great detail. 2017. Missouri. Let's get the mintages. They made 200 million of the Denvers and 203 million of the Philadelphias. 2017. Missouri. And what's next? This one got a little Croyd on the bottom.
Sorry about that, folks. Okay.
It's a Philadelphia.
I'm told it's going back and forth between 98 and 99. I'm showing 99 on my screen. So somebody's hitting the button twice. Just hit the button one time. And we need one more. And when she's
South Carolina. That's a South Carolina.
100 pop up, and then the very next name after that will get the free entry. And I know some of you guys are reporting
His head matches his flag that he's flying.
it has to be on her computer. Everybody's got different lag time. Oh, she sees it now. Okay, there it is.
2016.
So Mike Wolf is the next
South
after
Carolina.
that. So Mike Wolf gets the free entry. No, the winner of the drawing. Okay, so you can stop doing enter or entry now. Mike Wolf got it.
How many of those were minted? South Carolina's. 2016s.
Alright, so we made it to 100. We got to give away the free drawing. Got a lot of you folks that have given a lot of entries to Scott.
142.2 Denver's was made. 154.4 Philadelphia's was made. Next up, George Washington.
And we are going to.
And this is my bank.
You're welcome, Mike.
Got those 3 bites on his neck again. 3 bites. Let a vampire suck his blood. Right behind his ear.
JB, you drinking coffee? I am. No, I wish I was, man. Very soon. So we're just waiting for her to be in.
Of Philly. Let's see what we have here. A 2011 Oklahoma. Early bird. It's the earliest one I've seen lately. 2011 Oklahoma. Chickasaw, Oklahoma.
Scott Lockhart wound up with 10. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Leon wound up with 5. Steve Goring 2. Deanne 1. Mike Wolf defeated. And good luck to everybody. Thank you to everybody for participating. And
they made 73.8 million in 2011. 73.8 million. This is a P.
And you were just getting ready to say goodbye. Or just saying thank you. But Steve Goring wound up winning that. And so now
It's the first oldie in the book. This is really my favorite coin out of all the park quarters here. George Washington, This is my bank. This is not your bank. It's another Philly. It's because where I live, I'm in Philly. I'm in Pennsylvania. This is my favorite. Ellis Island, New Jersey. 2017. Another new initials up under there. The reason I like this one so much is because this is the first quarter ever with the United States flag on it. Even the commemorative Lincoln cents when he was standing by the Springfield building, I thought it had the American flag on it, but that's the capital Illinois flag. So it represents Springfield only, but this one has the American flag on it. I fell in love with this one. The first coin in history to have our flag, just a flag. So I like that coin a lot. 2016 New Jersey. For 2017, I'm sorry. Washington, it's a Denver. Always check for doubling. Something suspicious. North Dakota, 2016. Theodore Roosevelt. One of the great presidents.
We're getting ready to log this sucker off. Everybody, please remember, obviously we've done the likes, but this becomes a real video for the see live.
And they made 223.2 million in Denver and 231.6 million in Philly.
Leave comment below. We'll fill up.
Next up, George Washington, looking like he having issues. I wonder why his mint mark is slanted like that. Okay. Yeah, that's a die error. That's a die error. It's a die error. Because you can see doubling around that T, around the T, around the E, around the R. It's doubling on the front inside that O. Yeah, this will be the DDO. Let's see what he has for us on the back. This is a Swanee. With an eagle on the back. I think it's Illinois. Swanee is Illinois. where I'm from. Thank you guys for joining my live. I appreciate you being here with me. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. Yes, this is Illinois. What year is this? 2016, Swanee. So, in 2016, let me check how many was minted for Illinois in 2016. Okay, Denver had 151.8. Philadelphia had 155.6 million were minted, guys. And which one is this again? I'm thinking this is a Denver. Oh, it's a Philly, yeah. And this is a die error. You can easily tell this is a die error. Yep, it's doubling right here on the front. Yeah, this is a die error. Doubling on Liberty. You can easily see this. This is true doubling. This is true to its doubling. What's up, Big T? Thank you for joining my live. Hit that like button for me, guys. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see what I'm doing on the computer? Like, can you see these quarters? Let me know. I'm good, Big T. Thank you for asking. How you doing, brother? Okay, thank you, Big T. I needed that help. How you been hanging, man? Yeah, this is a die error quarter. It's going to my collection. Might get it graded one day. Just because it's a die error. Illinois Swanee. Next up, George Washington. And this is my bank. Now you see how that P just sits up when this P look like, try to put them side by side. That sits up too. Thought I was seeing things. But you can tell the doubling. Tell this is a die error. You can see that real good. You can see that very good. But you can tell though, like that P is leaning. Or is it not? Because it's not above. My eyes playing tricks on me. But I know it's a double die. I can see that DDO. Now, this is another Philadelphia. So let's check. Let's check the back. To 2013, South Dakota. In 2013, they made 272.4 in Denver and 231.8 in Philly. Mount Rushmore. Just Mount Rushmore. You can see the workers out there trying to fix on George Washington. Giving him a touch-up. A facelift. Now, I would call this, I don't know what to call it. Might be regular, but you can see that extra. It starts an extra line inside of here. That's probably just a design for the head. No biggie. 2013. Cool. Get her done. Trying to get her done. Get her done. Next coin. Boy George again. And this is his bank. Let's check the back. To 2012, a Maine 2012. Cicada. 2012. Let's see how many were minted for the 2012 Maine. 2012 Maine. 24.8 million. That's a very low mintage. Is this a Philly? Yep, Philly. In Denver, they minted 21.6 million. Those some low mintages in 2012. This is Maine here. Three more quarters, then I'll do a book reveal. Next up, George Washington. And this is my bank. There's another die arrow right there. It's a Denver. Let's flip him and see what he has on the back. Surprise! North Carolina. So I got two North Carolinas. That means I'm not keeping this one. Oh well. Let me check, that's a Denver. I'm gonna keep the lowest vintage one. Let's see. North Carolina 2015. So that's how I do that. I try to keep the key dates. Well, yeah. If I got the Philly already, I'm keeping it. They made 325.6 million of these in Philly. And they made 505.2 million in Denver. So that's a no-go. Let's check this one. This is George Washington. And this is his bank. I can say that all day. Nothing really shown. Some more of that extra dye over there. They're probably not cleaning their dye right. Because all the quarters got the dye. Who do we have here? Yes, sir. 2017. There's more initials there. District of Columbia, the DC. I think I have a few of these. I'm gonna look back over them though. Some of these came out as double dyes. They are known for double dyes. So I have a few of these. So I'll place him in the folder for now. Then I'll go back over it when I dig for the rest of these. Now let's see the mintages of the Frederick Douglass. Let me see. District of Columbia. They made 185.8 million in Denver and 184.8. So just $1 million less in Philly. Now, the Frederick Douglass are rumored to have doubling right here on the rim. So you'll see the word Columbia on the rim as well. But I know I have at least 10 more Frederick Douglass, and we'll look over those. Last coin for the park quarters. I mean, I gotta start over now because I don't have that many old ones. So now I gotta start searching for the 2010s, the 11s, the 12s, and the 13s. I was happy to take them out that bag though before they get scratched up. Philly. That's 2015. The Delaware. Our first state. It's a Bombay hook. $2015. Delaware. Let's see the mintages. 206.4 million in Denver, 275 million in Philadelphia. Yep. Now let's reveal this book. I'm gonna show it to you. Show you how far I got. It's a Delaware there. This here. Guys ready? Ta-da! That's how far I got. This is how far I got. So I filled the whole row of 2017s up. Filled the whole row of those up. 2017s. Missing one for 2016. Missing one for 2015. But I gotta get all the oldies again, guys. Gotta get them. Gotta get them. Don't have a new one yet either. 2018. 2019, 2020, 2021. Thank you guys for being here with me, helping me going through my park quarters. I've been taking some time off. I got a new series coming, a new series called Road Hunting. I'm raiding family and friends piggy banks, or wherever they keep their change at, cup holders. So stay tuned for that video. That's coming. Maybe I just posted 2 videos yesterday. That video will be coming Friday. So Friday, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. I'm glad you guys were here with me. I wanna do, right now I'm gonna do my Lincoln pennies, the wheatbacks though. I have a couple, cause I had just got that roll from, eBay. If you saw my video last night, got the mail call, and I haven't looked through any of these yet. So I definitely want to do a few. So let's do a few together. just gonna do the first 5 on top. I haven't did any of these. They got this from eBay. They say the unsearched rows. So do the first 5 guys together. And then I'll be checking out. Check the lettering. It looks like it's kind of beat, so it might be old. In God we trust. They done wrestled with this coin. Wow. A 1917. I never had a 1917. I had a 1919. But this is a 1917. So it's like 8 years old from the 1909. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm excited. Let's see how many of these were minted. Let's check, let's check. Let's check real quick, guys. 1917. That is old. That's 101 years old. This is 2018. That's 101 years old. So Philadelphia minted 196.4 million of these. Wow. 196.4 million. This is a beauty. It's red like. It's in good shape right here. This is also a wheat penny. It's a 1957. Would that be a double 9? Card error 9. Under Lincoln's chin. Can you guys see that under his chin? 1957, huh? Looks good. Let's check the back of this. It's in beautiful shape. Yes, sir, I have a few Indian heads. I have an 1887 Indian head. I have an 1891 Indian head. I have a 1909, which is my favorite Indian head because it was the last year that they were minted. And the 1887 is my favorite also. I also have a roll of wheat pennies that I sell. I don't have a Flying Eagle yet, though. Let's check what this is. 1945. They made lots of these. The 9 on this one looked funny also, like that. The 9 was supposed to be something else. I don't know. Let's check the back of it. That's great, Big T. I don't have a Flying Eagle yet though. I have a few Indian head pennies, and I won a package, a free giveaway from Half Dollar Mickey Holler, and I still haven't got it yet. and it's an Indian head in there. So I don't know what the date is on that Indian head. Can't wait to get it. 1920. Oh my God, that's a beauty. I got a 1920. Wow. I got a 1920. And this is just the first 5 coins out of that roll. I got a 1920. Unbelievable. $19.20. They made 310 million of these. I mean, it's spectacular to me. It made 310 in Philly. In Denver, they made 400 and in Denver they made 49.2 million. San Francisco they made 46.2 million. It's a good coin. I like them. Let's see what the next one is, guys. A 1950 Philadelphia. I'll do 3 more. I got addicted. I might come back on live maybe in 2 more hours. Oh, you got the Flying Eagle from Paul and Snake Screen? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think next week I'm going to start going to the coin shops. I don't get out much. A lot of my coins are from coin roll hunting. But I had to see what an unsearched roll on eBay was like. I don't buy coins that much. I'd rather buy them from person to person. Look at look at Lincoln's hair. Bad hair day. I'd rather buy coins from person to person than buy them on the internet. Now this is a 1920. I don't know what. Might be a 26. This might be a 26. Might be another 20. It's a plain date as well. Unless it was an S right there. And that'd be pushing it, wouldn't it? That would be asking for too much. And this is beat though. Let us rubbing. It's beat. Yeah, I never had a Flying Eagle though. I do want one for my personal collection, but I gotta do more research on those. I know I found one because I think I'm going to pick up some boxes of pennies. See, a lot of these coins that you wouldn't think that's still out in circulation, you gotta understand that a lot of teenagers that don't know about coins have a lot of these good paying jobs, like Dunbar, Loomis. So they work where the coins are at, banks, and they really don't have a clue of what they're looking at. So sometimes they let it go back to circulation. Did I show this one already? Yeah. They put it back in circulation instead of recalling some of the coins. But it's good for the coin community though. I'm not complaining. I know I'll find one. I found everything else. A 37. Okay guys, that was 8 coins into the row. I'll be back later to finish that row off and do some other things. Thank you guys for joining me. You have a 1969S repunch mint mark. That's cool. The 1969S is the highest sought after because of the doubling. But that's awesome. Come back later on, Big T, and join me in this escapade that I'm going through. And if you're not busy, anybody else want to join me? Because I'll be back, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, this is Steel Reserve 366 Coins checking out. Why 366? Because every day I pray for another day. See you guys next time. As I always say, start strong, finish strong, and keep checking that change. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you later.